One Piece manga chapter 918. Now this chapter definitely changed the tone I had for Wano. Initially I figured we wouldn't have that much mysteries in Wano and we're gonna focus more on the information about Kaido, the Beast Pirates, the people of Wano, and knowing how things operate in Wano. But it seems like there's more to Wano than I thought, because this is gonna spark a lot of theories and speculation in the One Piece community. Now there was hints beforehand that something wasn't right, especially with what Momo said during Zou, which I will get back to later in this video. But let's go back to the beginning of this chapter. After the events of the last chapter, Hodem got hit by Red Hawk. Now, as a lot of us expected, he actually got one shot by Luffy's Red Hawk. Now, I thought Hodem was going to be at least conscious, but that wasn't the case. Again, when it comes to the headliners, it's obvious that these guys are nowhere or anywhere closer than Luffy or any Supernovas for that matter. But I do think we're going to see stronger headliners as we move forward, or there might be other groups other than the headliners that are stronger, sort of like the Oven Daifuku counterparts of Kaido's crew. But obviously these guys are no match for Luffy. The real problem for Luffy at this point is a Calamity and possibly a few top tier swordsmen from Wano. And I like how Luffy was just casually riding on Speed in this chapter. That whole scene with Speed and Luffy was one of the more funny moments in this chapter. Now what we also learned in this chapter was Otama is actually able to tame Smile users because they're essentially half man half creature. So Otama is going to be really helpful moving forward, because we know Kaido's crew consists of 500 zone Smile users, so she's not going to be as useless as some people think. She might actually come in handy in a lot of situations that's going to happen in this arc. We then move on to Law versus Hawkins, and going by Oda's tendencies, I thought some part of this was going to get off screen or something, but Oda actually pulled through. The quick scuffle between Hawkins and Law was pretty dope. I love seeing interactions between individuals that isn't a straw hat. Now what I learned from this fight about Hawkins is that his ability isn't only limited to damage. Now Law used Amputate on Hawkins, which doesn't do any form of damage. It simply cuts you without you actually getting hurt. Now you would think that Law's ability would be able to bypass Hawkins' ability, which doesn't seem to be the case, because it seems like any form of attack is completely redirected. This could honestly be one of the best defensive type fruits in the series, because apart from just physical attacks, it also has the ability to negate hacks. For example, if Sugar used her ability on him, that's probably going to get redirected as well. Hawkins is probably a lot stronger than we think, and this also shows how smart of a fighter Law is. Now he was able to figure out Hawkins' ability in one clash, which was crazy. But we also have Hawkins who pretty much figured out what Law was trying to do. So this was really like a clash of intelligence, showed their ability, showed how smart they were. So it was kind of a checkmate on both sides. This was definitely great to see, and hopefully we get to see more Supernova interactions like this. Now what we also learned is that Jack has been informed about Hodem being taken out, so more than likely we're going to be facing the Calamity really soon. Given Jack's nature, he's probably on his way right now. I think we're going to have at least 5 chapters before we see Jack, so that's going to be hype. But I do wonder when we're going to transition to Sanji's side of things, so we might be going back and forth, not necessarily just with Sanji and Luffy's group, but also with Usopp, Franky, and Robin. And then we finally have the bit with everyone dropping off the provisions that was made for Curry Town in Okobore, and it really shows how devastated Okobore Town is, because you have individuals that starved to death because there was no food and the water was contaminated. And even in this chapter you can see the lady is trying to kill her child, so more than likely there have been cases of cannibalism that has happened in Okobore. Now even though Luffy says he isn't a hero, this happens way too often to say he's not one. And finally we get the spooky reveal at the end of the chapter, where we see the graves of Odin, Momo, Kinemon, and Kanjuro, and all of those guys, and they call them the ghosts of Wano. Not really sure what to think about this. Now Marco the One Piece theorist made a theory that could be related to this. I'll drop a link in the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. But as far as what I think this is, I don't really know, but it seems like Wano has a lot of mysteries than we think. Now this could be related to the whole idea as to why Momo said he met Roger, even though that's not technically possible. There could be something fishy going on here. But this was a great chapter. It's been a while since we've seen anything mystery related in One Piece, but I'm sure a lot of theories are going to come out of this. I might even make one this week based on how much evidence we have on this. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Like the video if you liked it, comment down below what you guys think about this chapter, subscribe for more One Piece content on this channel. It is Pharaoh, guys, and I will see you folks later. Peace.